made him such a tremendous player as the person he is. That's number one. He's obviously has the athletic ability. Need to get him in the weight room a little more. Get him to work on that a little bit. But, he is a tremendous young man on and off the field. If we just talk the skill set of what he can do on the football field, is he can be physical when need be. He's got tremendous speed, and I think he's a very patient runner. He takes his time. He hits the hole when he needs to hit it, and he's learned that every play is not the same. The power play is far different from the zone play and the stretch play, and so what we call our zero play, and those are our base run plays. Very different plays for him, but he knows how to execute when he has to, and let the offensive line do their job. He's a very good pass protector. He's done a tremendous job of understanding to get better in that area, and he's done a better job of that this year without question. And lastly, I would say this: Robert's not a guy that comes in. It'd be easy for Robert a couple times this year to say, I got 9 carries, I got 12 carries, not one time. He's happy if he gets the ball 30 times. He's happy if he gets the ball 9 times, as long as we win the football game. And that's, again, a credit to him as a young man and who he's all about. But off the field, the thing I'm most proud about Robert is a year ago we obviously had a knee injury, and it was a position where he could have looked back and said, what was me? Why does this happen? All the stuff that could come with that, not one time. Didn't even flinch, just kept on fighting, kept on battling. Became an unbelievable mentor of the young kids, and both these kids are up here today, are unbelievable mentors of the young players in our program, regardless of where they come from and how they got to Utah State. They're tremendous ambassadors of our program overall and mentors for our kids in the program. So he's a special one, and he's just it's a treat to be able to be involved with young men like this. And his story is pretty special if you know it all. But we don't have a couple hours to talk about it, so it's special. Yes?
Most of the talk is about Robert, but can you talk about the 1-2 punch Michael Smith provides?
Michael Smith, and I have to add number 3 to that anytime we talk about it with Kerwin Williams. Michael Smith is another young man. Michael was basically told he couldn't play football a year ago. Had a couple, 3 surgeries on the bad toe. Very hard to rehab, came back, almost got back, went backwards again with it, had to get it fixed again. And he's one of the few young men on this team that have basically been told, no, you'll be done, you'll never be able to go, and you'll never be able to play again. He would not stop, just kept on fighting to fight the odds. He doesn't say much. Michael, you gotta squeeze every word out of that kid. But again, I would say this, from a leadership standpoint, if you want to get a guy and say, okay, follow that guy and see what he does for a 24-hour period, young freshman, that's what you should do. And when I talk about that, I mean from all 3 areas. I mean our program is based around three key areas, and it's how you are socially, how you turn from a young man into a man. Michael's done a great job of that academically. He's graduated. He'll graduate with not a good GPA, a great GPA, and he's been a tremendous football player. So that's what we're all about as a program, and he's again a tremendous ambassador. And if you just look and say our core beliefs are installed in one young man, that's him. So, but he's unbelievably fast, unbelievably explosive. He's hit a crease, San Jose. That was a big time play he made when we had to have one in San Jose, and went 70 yards or however far that was. He's been a big play threat, but he's a tremendous blocker. There's a game, I can't remember the game off the top of my head right now, but he came in and he stuck his head on a block early in the game for Robert, and ended up being a big play. I have a lot of visions in my mind of tremendous plays that young man's made. And Kerwin Williams has been a nice punch, and another patient young man that just takes his reps in stride.